Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching You. This is episode 9 of season 1. Hopefully guys are enjoying the series so far. I do apologise for my mic being so close towards me. I don't know what's going on, but since we started this season, it has just gone quieter and quieter and quieter. The volume levels are going down. I had to bring it closer and closer and closer. I think it's breaking. So I am sorry. Obviously, we'll try and stick it out and we'll get a new one as soon as possible. I don't know what's happened, but yeah, I do apologise if you've noticed, obviously, the volume going down a little bit. But last episode, interesting. You know, we had skipped 3 months in the storyline. Beck was obviously on her own now, and she was succeeding in her writing. She's got work published now, and it was all because of Peach's death. She used that for inspiration to write stories. They got published. She's got a bit of a following. Joe has his girlfriend Karen, and they've been together for 3 months. Everything's all singing and dancing, going well, but he still does feel like there's a little spark missing, but he can't put his finger on what it quite is. But their relationship is going well. He's still in therapy, and he's still speaking to obviously the therapist about the relationship using different names, so he doesn't actually know he's talking about Beck. And and they're progressing forward. But what's interesting is obviously Karen, she's part of Paco's family. That's what I think she is, Paco's mum's sister or something like that, or a good friend. And she's gone through a troubled time, mate. She was taking drugs. She was kind of neglecting Paco a little bit. Just falling into the same cycle as kind of like, you know, when she was with Ron. It just wasn't working out, and they had to take her down into the bookstore, lock her in the little cellar or whatever you'd call it, and give her like a detox. Now obviously she was in there, and Paco was wondering where his mum was. Well, Joe was telling him that they're on a spa retreat, and he'll look after him for a while, and that's what he was doing. But then he ran into Bex. They was walking, obviously, down the road with Karen, and he was going to get some food, and Bex was there, mate. She was in a different block. Now, I'm not too sure how far blocks are. I'm going to say it's like a mile each. So, like, it seems like she's mooched an absolute mission away from where she lives to come to this one. I'm assuming in hope of running into Joe. And she actually did. It was a bit awkward between Bex and Karen. Understandably, Karen was a bit sketchy to say, like, obviously that's your ex, I don't really want us to come and talking to you, and she quickly hushed away and pushed away the them two to separate. When he did, Beck sent him a text. She was like, mate, Karen seems nice, and then when he didn't reply, she was like, left me on red and got it with a thumbs up. Well, Joe couldn't resist, mate. Over the past few weeks, he started texting her more and more through the days as he was telling his therapist, and then he started getting closer and closer. They ended up going to the house moving in party thing. You know, the guy who works in his bookstore, he's got with Beck's friend now, and they've moved in. And obviously, while he was there doing the moving in process, him and Bex got closer and closer. She invited him to come and read a bit of her work that she's done before she gives it to a publisher on a little cruise around the city on a boat. And he said, yeah, sure, you come. He went. He said it was great. You know, she's doing some great work. And then they ended up kissing and sleeping with each other on the boat. Apparently nobody's there. They're the only ones when it's a popular tourist attraction. As he said, when he was going towards it, apparently not, mate. They got it on, got closer, and that was it. That was the spark in their relationship to get more and more and more and more advanced. Now, like I said, when he was having the house party for them two moving in, who was there again? Karen and Bex. He had to leave them two together while he went and helped out with something else. And then when he come back, he spoke to Bex, and she was like, I get it now, you know. You're too good for me. We need to stop doing this. You know, like, you're here, you help me with everything. You help me with my life, my emotions. You help me with my writing. You know, you're the one that believed in me, and look where I've got now. I think it's time that we either, you know, separate or we don't see each other again, because I can't really do this. It's not really good for us. Joe went home. He broke up with Karen. He was like, look, mate, I don't know what it is, but there's something just missing there. You're great, but yeah, our relationship is not working out, and I'm sorry. She just left. Then, yeah, Joe ran over to Bex, threw a stone out a window, broke it, said he loves her, he wants to be with her. They went in, slept with each other. Next day, Bex leaves the apartment, bumps into Karen. She's like, look, mate, I'm actually really glad that you've, you got in the way of us. You know, you give me the get out of jail, get out of clause that I really needed. And I'd be scared, mate, if I was you. You know, if he's willing to cheat on me with you, then he's willing to do that to somebody else. And you should be raising questions what happened to his previous girlfriend. Where's she gone? And why is nobody speaking about her anymore? How she just disappeared off the face of the earth. If you want to be with him, you go be with him, but you should always have that in the back of your mind. And she left. It's like, mate, left us on that, mate. What is going on? Hopefully we find out in today's episode. Thanks for clicking on today's video. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump in to episode 9 of season 1 of You. Oh, was that Candace? Thought it might have been Beck, but I think I've seen visions again.
Candace. I want to wake you so you can hold me. Then you might ask what I've dreamt about.
Oh, check that, mate.
I like watching you reach into your mind palace for random bits of information.
I like it when you say things like mind palace.
Unless, of course, this is what you do with all your girlfriends. How many have there been, by the way?
Girlfriends?
Oh, she's trying to get it out.
You heard me calling it last night, didn't you? Now you want to know more. Of course you do. Why would I call another woman's name in my sleep?
Oh, Candace, right? The night you pulled me from the train tracks, you said you went chasing a girl. Was that her?
Yeah, it was really dumb of me. I won't stop asking questions until I do something about this and stop dreaming about Candace. We can't sleep another night with a ghost in our bed.
Hey, I forgot. I have to run payroll up to Mooney today.
I love how he's just like texting a therapist now. Like, he's absolutely loving his sessions. It's kind of like Lucifer when he starts with Linda. He's like, first of all, it's like, oh, it's a therapy, mate. No one needs therapy. It's terrible. And then later on, mate, he's on the couch, feet kicking up. He loves it. He's telling her everything, his whole life story. But again, do you think Beck's timing was good there or not? Like, it's too coincidental. He has a dream last night. He says a name in the morning. It's like, what was your girlfriend's? You know, it's too coincidental. She should have left it a little bit and then said it, or like brought it up in a better conversational way.
So you've been having these dreams. When did they start?
Just right after Ronaldo and I broke up.
Okay, so you want to know why the dreams haven't stopped. Can you think of why you don't want to face your ex? We are the architects of our own dream. You have some unfinished business with your ex, and you need to deal with it.
I'd sooner slam my nuts in a door. But anything to stop screaming her name in my sleep. Can I help you out with that?
Hero.
You guys playing here tonight?
Yeah, if I don't starve to death before then. I'm Candace.
Oh, hey, I'm Joe.
Wonder he's
Oh, she's
dreaming about
alive
her. She has this
then.
whole icy redhead, follow me into this cave, Jon Snow vibe.
I mean, honestly, she hasn't posted in a year. This account's not even active.
Yeah.
She ran
Oh,
off
there
to
we go.
Italy, allegedly.
Okay, can we talk about what you're really doing here?
No, I know what you're gonna say.
Babe, your career is taking off. You're falling for a genuinely good guy, and you think that there must be something wrong. Is that the guy?
Hi. Do you want to join us? Because there's room.
Who is that guy?
He hasn't talked to you? Peach's family hired him to look into her death. We're gonna be late to cryo.
Bex, last chance.
I wish. I have to, send Blythe notes.
Oh, Ethan, mate. She's friends with Ethan.
Bushnell? Yeah, love
Yeah.
Candace Bushnell. Although, honestly, I can't really stand SJP.
You know who I mean, Joe's Candace. I saw you two were friends on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm also friends with John Oliver and Ali Farkature and Blythe's great aunt Siobhan on Facebook. That doesn't mean I really know them.
What happened? He says it was nothing, but clearly that's not true, or you wouldn't be this way.
It was really messed up when it ended, and he even disappeared for like a week. But when he got back, it was same sweats at work for like 8 days straight. You make Joe happier than I've ever seen him, and that's what matters, right?
He reiterated what Joe was saying, though. Just focus on the present. What you got right here, right now is what you want, mate. As long as you're happy, you're happy. There's no need to go and dig deep and possibly ruin it. But obviously, she's not going to stop until she finds out what Candace is doing in the present. Now, if her social media has not been, you know, in use for a year, I'd be questioning what's going on. Because if she's part of a band, I'd search the band up. I'd see if they're still singing. I'd see if they're in Rome. I would do some crazy digging as well. You know, I'd be that psycho because you know, Joe's done it to her, so why not flip it? I mean, she doesn't know that he's done it as much as that. But this Ethan as well, man, he's a good friend in, man. He's got Joe's back in so many situations. He knows Joe's chatting there. Like, when she just said that he's going to sign some papers, he knew it. He was like, oh, and then he just rocks with it because he's a good friend.
But if my choices are stare straight at Candace, at what happened to us, or end up like lonely Dr. Desperate, well...
Oh, hey, Santa. I thought we said no gifts.
Did we? I must have missed that.
Wuthering
My
Heights.
favorite.
It's a first edition.
Are you shitting me? Really?
This is the nicest thing anyone's ever given me.
Yeah, he's going to take the page out in there. He's going to give it to her.
I thought we said no phones.
Sorry, buddy.
Who's Elijah?
Give me my phone, Joe.
He's not your brother. I know that.
Give me my phone back. It's just business, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, so she was cheating on him then.
Mooney always told me, a book is far greater than most hands it passes through.
Discount book, so is that what he's killed her with? That is smart.
So, I heard about you and Candace.
Yeah. Yeah, we broke up.
I mean, seriously, I heard some kind of crazy stuff.
You were with Joe Goldberg the night we met, right?
Yes, I was, actually.
Yeah, I remember you. Didn't you guys have like a mutual friend or something?
Did. Candace, she cheated on him with the guy who signed her to her label, which, to be honest, sounds like Candace. She ghosted everyone she knew.
So, even her family, she just...
Well, she really only has her brother. Not exactly well. Like, for starters, he thinks Candace is dead.
But the things don't add up, though. The thing is, things don't add up. If every single person that you've ever you've spoken to here has never seen her in the past year and a half or something, no contacts, never seen her, no social media posts, no record label, no music, no family. It's like, how's nobody looked into this before? Like, you would expect somebody, you know, if I had a friend, for example, even if it was an acquaintance who I seen every now and again, and he just vanished from the face of the earth, yeah, I'd be like, yo, where's that guy gone? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is he not posting? I'd go and ask somebody, you know, I would check. So, this is interesting. Also, like, Peach's family's hired a PI, and he should find some info. Like, she will have some digging on Joe. And she'll also have, he'll have a laptop. He'll be able to have the videos, the pictures of Beck. He'll have all this thing, you know. She will have stuff on Beck as well that he would need to go and speak to. You know, the two girls at the table said, has he spoken to you yet? She said no. He said, we will do. And I believe that as well. So when he comes over and asks as well, then it's going to be like, too many things have fallen into place.
Excited to announce I've officially signed with Plum Chapel Records.
Just send your demo to my assistant, okay? And we'll call you.
Do you get all of your clients to sleep with you? Or did my girlfriend just seem like easy prey?
I'm sorry, who's your girlfriend?
Candace Stone.
I'm sorry, okay? I had no idea. I thought she was single. Honest to God, man. She never even mentioned you. She's been on me from the second we met. I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but, you know, you gotta know who you're with. Bitches are gonna be bitches, right? What the hell are you gonna do? Hey, man, did you want?
Oh, he's looking crazy now. But he looked like he was alive in the present. I suppose he's lucky because he was taking the drugs and they could probably pass it as like an overdose or, you know what I mean, a drug-related fall.
This is the nicest thing anyone's ever given me.
Oh, he has died. Yeah, he's died, mate. You know what I'm liking it? It looks like they're using official websites like Google and Facebook. Usually you have some fake stuff that you've never seen before.
Actually, I'm family. I'm his sister. I've been away abroad. My name's Candace.
My name is Janice Ann. We tried contacting you, but your brother passed away 6 months ago.
Ah, mate, everyone's dying around it. Like,
You here?
Everyone's dead, mate.
I need you to tell me what happened with Candace.
What? I don't know. I don't know why I'm having these dreams.
I don't care about the dreams, Joe. I want to know what happened. I want to know where she is. Because there's no evidence that she was in Italy at all.
Are you looking into her?
No one's heard a single word from her since she left. Maddie.
This is interesting.
She told me that Candace cheated on you. Guy she was screwing, he fell off a building. And her brother, apparently he thinks that...
He thinks Candace is dead. Or did you hear about the time he tried to attack his mother with a knife?
She changed her name when she left.
Oh, has he created a fake Instagram? The guy's madness, mate. The guy's committed all in.
She always talked about starting over. She broke my heart.
She's gonna feel crazy though. She's right though. I think she's right, me.
What is wrong with me?
If you believe that I'm capable of something like that.
No, that's the thing. I don't. I know in my heart that is not you.
I did lie. I didn't follow Candace to Italy. If you want to know where I went, I can show you.
Mate, the guy's smart, man. He always got a backup plan. Do you see what I mean? Like, he gave a fake name to the police officer, didn't he, about having that car, but then it registered to another guy. And then when he rang the other, like when he rang that other guy, so to speak, then he remembered that he gave the fake names. Like, yeah, it's my grandson, and it takes him, mate. The guy's got an alibi, like, or whatever. Just what I call it. He's got a plan for his plan. Do you know what I mean? You give a wrong name. When someone finds that wrong name, he's got to counter it. You know, that's my granddad's name. I'm his grandson. Like, he's so good at it. And again, man, he knew somebody is possibly going to deep dive dig in. The guy's got an Instagram account. I wonder if he's just posting pictures, because obviously, if all the pictures have been posted recently, you'd be like, mate, all these pictures have been posted in the last week. I bet the guy is consistently just updating it. Yeah, once every week, because that's not a lot of pictures. If you've been with her, yeah, you're going to have loads, aren't you? If you've been in a relationship, a solid relationship, you'd have lots and lots of pictures of locations, places, restaurants, dates, fun times. You could literally post one a week, that's it. I post one a year. So, do you know what I mean? Nobody's going to be questioning one a week. So, man, the guy, he's lucky. It is really interesting.
Were you seen? Did you talk to anyone? Did anyone know you were there? All right, your clothes. Take them off. Men, they go off to war, kill people every day, then come back and get on with their lives. Some people deserve to die.
Oh, it's mental.
Joe, perfect timing.
This is Beck.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Mooney. I'm Guinevere. People call me Beck.
I still make it up at least, what, once a week to visit you?
It never gets any easier seeing him like this. He took me in when I was just about Paco's age. When everything went down with Candace, I was trying to win her back, or I was too busy feeling sorry for myself. I hadn't been able to visit in a while. And when I found him, he'd been lying there for 2 days. Sometimes you can't talk about something because you feel shitty about it.
And you're not alone anymore, Joe.
You didn't let go of my hand the entire way home.
Look, he's loving it. Look.
It feels good.
From Emma from Brown, the Fox.
Oh, yeah. She's thinking about moving to New York and has a million questions.
It was a solid excuse at the time, but
It's the
I've
same
scoured
again.
your social media, and you don't have a friend, Emma.
The alarm is going off at the store. I gotta go.
Well, I could come with you and be your backup. I was an orange belt once.
You saved those judo moves for later.
Trusting my parents would come back for me someday was a mistake.
Oh, that's deep.
But what all of that has taught me, everything goes to shit when I don't follow my instincts.
What the hell, mate?
Don't move!
Back.
You've got to look
back,
at a text,
back.
though. Look at a text.
Just take whatever you want.
Inside you, in the bed I built. He's been defiling you.
Some people deserve to die.
Ah.
I know in my heart that is not you.
He'll get what's coming to him. This, Beck, is between me and you.
Mate, what a twist. She was cheating on... What was she? What was it? Yeah, she was cheating on him, mate. When it was her birthday and she come in late and he was asking, where have you been? And she said, I guess I went for a walk. My therapy session ran longer. Mate, you was cheating on him with that guy on your birthday, and then you come in late and then blamed him because you wanted a low-key party and he threw one because he's spoken to your friends. So you listen to my friends now? Well, I mean... Can't believe you was doing it, mate. That is crazy. I didn't expect it, you know. Like, I kind of had a suspicion, but then, you know, he broke into his office and he listened to the tapes, and I just struck it out, you know, as an option because of just the evidence that was found. There was no evidence that was found that was given to us that it was, you know, it was a relationship. But I wonder if it was Beck on the phone there when he was in the office, when he was having his session before. How interesting is that he sat on the chair speaking about Beck and he's over there breaking up or, like, you know, trying to get back with her. I can't believe... Well, I'd be interested to see... Well, actually, Beck... Did Beck's text say, stop calling me, don't come back to me, you know, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. But then again... would you accept that? So say like if you was in a relationship with a person and they cheated on you in that relationship but you didn't know, and then you broke up, and then just say 3 months later, we'll use this example, you get back together with them and you found out that the first time, not in the gap, not in the 3-month gap, in the first time, in the first relationship, she was cheating on you the whole time, would you be accepting in second time round or not? Because I definitely wouldn't be. I would just leave. But we've seen Joe. We've seen what he's willing to do. He's killed the record label guy. He's killed Candace, I'm assuming. He's killed Benja. That's 3. Who else has he killed? I think he's killed someone else. He's killed someone else, hasn't he? He has killed someone else. Oh, and he's killed Peaches. That's 4 people that we know that he's killed. Now, I think that Beck's going to be the 5th, me. Like, he's not going there being accepted. If he's killed Candace, he's going to kill Beck. But then it's too many deaths in around one guy that'll PI and everyone to find.
Hey, you.
What did you do now, mate? Did you confront her or did you go along with it?
You told me I was crazy for even thinking it. If we don't have trust, we have nothing.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm only gonna ask you this once. Are you, or were you ever, fucking your therapist? Answer me. Answer me!
He's showing some good emotion, man. He is showing good emotion.
Yes.
It was a lie. It was all a lie. I've done nothing but dote on you.
You dissect my life. You paint me out to be this monster, someone who could hurt people, who could do terrible things. But who is the monster here?
I've never loved anyone the way that I love you. I didn't think that I could have it.
If you love me, we have a chance. Say it again.
Love you. So.
I'd walk out now. I'd let her fester on it. Well, it's mad, this episode. It's got so many ups and downs. I don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, like, I thought he was going to go absolutely mental. Maybe kill her. He's got the gun in his pocket. I thought it was going to be rash. His acting was really good. He looked emotional and broken down. And then once she's flipped it, I feel like she's telling the truth. I did say in that moment that I thought she was telling the truth there, what she said. I like how she was honest as well, you know. She was straight up with him. What have you done with Candace? X, Y, Z. He lied. He did lie, personally. But then he was straight up with her. X, Y, Z. Give it to me. Straight. Now. No lies. And obviously he's fell for it. I feel like she's telling the truth, though. I felt like he lied in his response to her. She told the truth in her response to him. But it's interesting how, like, mate, the guy desperately wants to be loved. I feel like if anybody comes and just gives him loads of love, he's on it, mate, like a carb on it. So that was intense. It was intense. I didn't expect that outcome to come after the conversation started.
No dreams. It's the first time in weeks there are no ghosts. I'm just gonna get us some breakfast. You have any requests?
Waffles.
Is she in his house? This is my house. No, I don't know. Yeah, no. Yeah, she's fine. What's she finding? Oh, Paco.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, Beck. I just wanted to give this back.
Still not talking to him? We should give him another chance.
Tell him sorry I had it so long. I forgot it was still in the ceiling. He said it was a good place to hide things.
But it won't make you go and think I go and check above his ceiling. To me, it's getting intense, man. I told you, man. Someone's going to find something after all this time. Oh, what is in that box? Why has he got that phone there? He smashed it. Why has he took it, put it back?
Ozma, Oz. And who said anything about Joe? No.
Oh, it's Benji's teeth, man. Oh.
Hey, Beck.
One second. Whoa. There's 4 minutes left. How are you getting out of this combo? Are you going to run for the door? Are you just going to absolutely turn the jets on and you're going to go, or what? First of all, why would Paco, right? Why would you even say that? I forgot it was there in the ceiling, like, specifically. Like, it's so specific. You can just say, oh, I forgot I had it. Like, it's so specific. I knew that it would come. First of all, I've got to say, Joe, you smashed the phone up. What's the point in smashing it up if you're going to keep it? Yeah? Doesn't make sense. 2, why are you keeping things of people that you killed? Yeah? You're not Dexter. You don't have blood slides, yeah, of all the people that you killed and you put them in your vent. You should be getting rid of all that stuff. If you pulled out of Benji's teeth, yeah, you should just be binning them. You should be scattering them in different locations, put them down the toilet, whatever's, mate. It needs to be gone. You can't keep dead people's stuff in your possession. Now, obviously, if it was just Beck stuff, like her underwear, a t-shirt, a diary, you could be like, yeah, I don't even know how you'd worm your way out of that, to be honest. I don't. You could worm your way out of that, possibly. You ain't getting out of any of this stuff. She knows it's Benji's phone. She knows it's Peach's phone. She knows that it's Candace's necklace, even though I would not remember that from a picture. And it is just going to get real intense now.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's just, it's a paper cut that keeps opening up.
Ooh, ooh. Can I catch a band-aid?
No, it's fine.
I'd be going for the door, me. It's on the floor, glass.
Annika just texted. She's totally freaking out. Something about her psycho roommate.
Here we go.
Check on her, all right?
Door's getting slammed shut. Oh, here we go. I like that transition.
I love you. I don't care about what happened between you and Elijah. And if you love me, we can get past this.
I don't love you. I never have.
You don't.
You're crazy.
Oh, mate, it was intense, wasn't it? It definitely got intense. I could feel it, mate. Like, I feel my heart beat to the beat of the drum. Trust me, it was pounding then. Like, it got so intense. I thought it was going to, like, something was going to happen when he first went, after he hit the therapist and he went back to the flat and he asked her and she got him with "I love you," you know. It was so intense, that scene. I thought something was going to happen, and then he was so happy that, like, she said that she loved him. He's possibly never had anybody say that. He thought Candace loved him, and we just seen in that last clip there that was not true. And that is it's like the instigation of her death. You know, well, first of all, she was cheating on him, but he killed somebody for her. He's willing to do that, commit the crime. And then she's actually leaving him anyway, and he can't stand it. She says she doesn't love him. She's ripped up the first edition. I think he's hit her over the head with it, me. And that is the reason why he's took it out of his ceiling, he's mended it, he's put it on the shelf for somebody to have in the bookstore. But man, it's crazy. It honestly is. I think they've done a really good. I think they've done really good in explaining kind of like his backstory and kind of explaining like events that took place when he was together and when he'd been separated so far. And it just getting invested into the characters. I can understand Beck and everything, what she's done and where she's come from, how she's feeling. I can understand Joel's actions. Doesn't mean they're justifiable, but the story that you get, he's not really the family. This guy from the bookstores took him in. He said, you know, sometimes bad people have to die. I get why he pushed him off the bridge or the building for the first time. Like I said, it's not right, but he was very emotional. He just retaliated. Obviously, a bad retaliation by killing somebody. I don't know if that was his intention the first time. That might be the first person well, it was. I feel like it was just to cause pain to the guy because of the pain that Joe incurred himself. But in terms of this now, like I said, he's killed him, he's killed Candace, he's killed Peaches, he's killed Benji, and Beck is going to be number 5. He's going to complete a full hand of names because she ain't getting out of this. There's no way she's getting out of it. She knows that he's killed all these people, and she knows what he's capable of, and there's no way that she can screw him out of it like Benji. Benji had the best chance. He gave him kind of like him killing somebody as a video, and that was a good extend. It was like an extending of trust, wasn't it, that one? But this one, there's nothing that she can give him. I feel like Benji wouldn't have spoken where Beck will. She's too emotional. She's too, like, yeah, she's a writer, isn't she? And she's just all in just her feelings and stuff. And bad news, mate. It is absolutely bad news. I can't believe it. What an intense episode. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. Okay, and that is going to wrap up episode 9 of season 1 of You. What an intense, literally, this was a really good episode. I've enjoyed it very, very much. It was so intense. I mean, what's he going to do? How's he going to get out of this situation? Right, if he kills Beck, I feel like, you know, he's got to kill Beck, first of all, just because he's killed people in the past, so it just sticks with Joel's character. I wouldn't say like in real life he has to kill her. Oh, I don't know. Well, a killer would do that, wouldn't it, mate? If you've killed a few people before and somebody's found out you killed somebody, they're going to try and kill you. I feel like that is what all killers do. You've got to, you know, what is the difference between having 4 bodies and 5 on your record? None. You're going to get the same time for the same crime. You're probably going to get put on death row. Probably going to get killed anyway. You're never getting off it. So you might as well try to cover your tracks. But the thing is, how many people can go missing around one person before eyebrows start getting raised? If Peaches is dead and Beck dies, what are her friends thinking? You know, they're going to come to Joel. They've got a PI that's been hired this episode. Now, we haven't seen him speak to anybody, but we've seen him been mentioned. Yeah, he was mentioned by the girl saying this guy's following. He's been hired by Peach's parents to investigate a death because they don't think it was suicide. And that's interesting because he's not spoke to Beck yet, and I feel like Beck would be a big part of it. Now, she's done some digging herself this episode. She's doing some investigation stuff on Joel, mate. She's gone after Candace. She's tried to find out where she is. Looked at a record label. Looked at who's hired her. Looked into him. He's died. Looked at her. Can't find no pictures. Got no Facebook profile posting in the past year. Nothing on Instagram in the past year. No songs released, even though she's got a picture with a record deal. Speaking to her friends, no contacts. Don't know where she is. Just blacked out, disappeared, see her. It's like interesting stuff, mate. Rang her brother, dead. Rang, obviously, like I said, the agent, dead. Where's she? Dead, mate. Do you know? So she's just going to confront Joel, mate. What's going on? Needs to tell me what's going on with Candace. Where is she? Is she in Rome? Where did you go for those 8 days? I need to know. And then he spat out some lies, really good ones. You know, he's actually really decent. I don't believe that he was telling the truth, but I thought that it was good that he done. He's shown an Instagram profile of a Candace blah blah, a different one. Says she changed the name when she went over there. She wanted a new life. She wanted to be different. She wanted no association with us in the past, and it worked, mate. It actually did work. And then he's obviously walking with Beck, and she's getting texts off Emma Fox, she said it was a friend the first time they was together. He knows that's not true because obviously he's a stalker. He's checked her profile. He's no Emma Fox. That's a friend. He's took his suspicions. He's gone after the therapist. He thought it was him. He's gone after him. He's attacked him, put a gun to him, unlocked his phone. Turns out it was him. They'd been having an affair when he was first together. She was cheating on him with the therapist. He's clocked him a few times. He's gone back to her house. He's confronted her. Good scene, very intense. He looked really emotional. Thought his acting was great. She admitted, yeah, I did cheat on you. The thing is, I love you, and I didn't know what to do with it at the time. I was scared. Never felt this way about anybody, and I'm literally lost. But also know is that I love you right now. That was enough to hook him in. Like I said, I feel like if anybody gives him a bit of affection, a bit of love, he loves it himself. That's all he wanted to hear. As soon as he heard the words love, I love you too, boom, everything's out of the window. He's gone to get a breakfast in the morning. Paco's come, give her a book, said, I forgot I had it for ages. I'm glad Joel's not here, didn't want to see him. But the reason why I've not had it and returned it is I forgot that I whipped it in the ceiling so Ron couldn't find it. Basically, it was so Ron couldn't find it, wasn't it? He never said that, but put it in the ceiling in the bathroom. Joel told me it was a great hiding place away from Ron because he didn't like me reading books. She's gone, she's looked in Joel's ceiling, which I think's a bit random, yeah. If I say to you, oh, mate, it's an amazing place to store something behind your fridge, are you going to go in my kitchen and pull the fridge out? You know, if I say, mate, I love storing stuff under the bed. I think it's perfect. When I'm asleep or whatever, I just woke up, just reach up, I can whip it out, mate. Dead easy. You're not going to start searching for it. So, I mean, obviously it's a TV program, and she's obviously gone into his bathroom, looked in the ceiling, found a briefcase or whatever you'd want to call it, a chest with everybody's stuff in. Benji's phone, Peach's phone, her phone, smashed, her diary, her panties, Benji's teeth. She knows the score, she knows they're dead. She's tried to escape, he's got in the way. Took her out, clocked her, threw her in the cell. And that is where we currently end the episode. So this is going to be episode 10, the next one, the finale. I feel like Beck's going to die in that, but how we conclude it without everybody raising suspicions, if Ron even plays a factor in it at all, because he's always thought he was a bit strange, but we haven't seen him. And yeah, what's going to happen? I don't know, but I cannot wait. So thanks for clicking on today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the finale. Cheers, guys.